Hello, 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 and welcome to the LDM Show. It's another Thursday. Hope you guys bundling up and having some fun with this cold that we're having out here. But it is Thursday. We're gonna jump. We're gonna be speaking today about animal lovers. I want to talk about dating with pain in the butt kids, and we might be doing a movie review because I finally got to see one of the movies that I wanted to see. But we're going to find out what's going on here, and I hope you guys are doing okay. As you can see, we're live. The show must go on, and, she's stuck on traffic. It seems like we're going to have to give her a camera in her car. You know what I'm saying? We got to give her a camera in her car so she can speak while she's in traffic, And then if she gets stopped by the cops, we have good ratings. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are having a good time. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. So that is a good thing. But I was thinking, when you go to the stores, there's hardly nothing for Thanksgiving no more, right? Everything is Christmas now. So is there still a Thanksgiving tradition? And I'm not talking about going to Big Mama's house to eat. I'm talking about tradition-wise. Is there still a Thanksgiving tradition with people? You still do have one? Say it. Yeah, that's what I just said. It's not, Big Mama scratch that. That's like a custom. I got to go. I got to go to Big Mama's house. But I remember before, like there was one house you had to go to. There's preparations you had to do before you eat. In my house, it don't matter if you were Christian or not Christian or whatever. You had to pray and say thanks for what you were thankful for. And if you leave me for the last, I always used to say, well, I'm thankful for everybody finishing up so I can eat. That's what I was thankful for. So, and another one, I'm thankful for my co-host, shining up in here.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you too.
Let's go. But I was talking about how everything is Christmas now in the stores, right?
I know.
So is there still a tradition for Thanksgiving?
I know. I feel bad about it too because I've been promoting like the Christmas stuff.
I know. Well, we have a reason.
Yeah.
We have the reason for our promotions.
But I feel like Thanksgiving is very unhealthy in ways because it forces you to be around family even if that family's not good to be around.
Oh, yeah.
You'll
be like, oh, man, here he come again. Now, he going to tell me the story about what this and this. Yeah, there's always one of those families. J. Sam, I personally don't see any Thanksgiving tradition anymore. Exactly. I don't see it no more.
Yeah, because even now, like, the family dynamic is not the same. We have so
what time
many
you gonna
independent women, right? We have so many, problems within families about not accepting each other, whether it's because of their religious beliefs, sexual beliefs,
right.
Political beliefs. Yes,
yeah.
Everything is so divided now, especially in terms of families. So I feel like a lot of people are uncomfortable even thinking about like Thanksgiving traditions if your family's not close.
And then you have that now. What time you coming? 6 or 7. All right, I'll save you a plate. That didn't happen before. What time you coming? 6 or 7? Well, then you ain't going to have no food. You better get here when we start eating.
Right.
When we start eating, that's it. You get the leftovers like a dog, but that's about all you're going to get.
Damn. See, that's what I mean. You don't even get treated like a human in your family. You get treated like a dog.
No, it's back in the days, everybody came 5 to 6 o'clock. We all sitting down and we all eating. Right. By maybe 12, everybody's already in the house talking. And, if you didn't see a family member for years, you talk about that.
Of course, because that's the time to actually get to catch up and,
right.
Talk about what's going on, what improvements you made over the year. You followed your New Year's resolution from last year.
Yeah, that never works.
Who don't got a boyfriend, who's pregnant, all the big family juicy events.
But, I can say one thing, what I think the tradition died, how it died, because no one does Sunday dinners no more.
Right.
So if you're not doing Sunday dinners where families are coming or holiday invites or that one Big Mama house that you used to go to, Thanksgiving is going to die.
Yeah.
It's not the same no more. Because you always had that one house, J. Sam said, right, when you come late, that means you get the scraps. Exactly. You know? But if you have that one house, like I had a house in PA, my family always used to come. So like Thanksgiving, I didn't even have to say Thanksgiving in my house.
Yeah.
You see them walking in the house already in Thanksgiving, putting the food, setting up. And I'm like, okay, like what,
Right, you already got that family.
like what's going on? But
set up.
that was the house to go to. My mom, the house to go
Hola
to.
from next door.
Hey, Renato.
Come say hi.
I know, right? But now you don't have that. You don't have that Sunday. Let me go to the house.
I feel like everyone's really invested into getting ready for the week, right?
Right.
Getting ready for work. Oh, what am I gonna do this week? Thinking about the future and not actually being present on that, like that weekend time where it's supposed to be about you or like your family and like resting. People don't rest anymore. They're always on go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 'Cause I miss those days. I miss Big Mama house. My mom.
True. I do too.
My mom always used to cook, and we used to go a certain time to eat. You know, and even back in the days, like if you watch movies from the 40s and 50s, they'd be like, "Remember, be home by dinner time." Like what?
Yeah.
You know, now
it's takeout,
yeah.
or everyone's eating different things. Nobody likes the same foods anymore because everyone's so
Oh,
divided.
yeah. See, that's another thing too. Oh, what you made? Oh, I don't eat that. Well, they're starved.
Right.
They're starved. Nowadays, okay, so what do you eat? You know what? I could make me this, and I'll make you. No, hey kids, you eat what I'm cooking. You know?
Yeah, parents do not feel that way anymore. They'll be like, oh, I let her decide. And it's like kids don't actually have a basis of options to decide from except for the ones that they are taught.
Yeah.
So if you only teach them one thing and then you continuously give them that option, they're going to believe there are no other options.
Yep. You know? You give them the tough option. Eat this or get the belt. Which one you want? Hey. Or in my case, the chancleta. Whichever one. But,
Eat air for dinner.
Right? That was a good one. My mom used to always say that. Or coma mierda. Eat crap.
Right.
She used to be like, eat crap then. Go to your room. I ate. She'd be like, I ate, so I don't care. You know? As when we were young, it was like, this is what you're going to eat. But as you got older, she was like, well, then buy your own food.
That's true, too.
And then it turned out to be that my mom started cooking a little bit of food, knowing that it was only going to be me and my sisters there.
Yeah.
My two big brothers, they used to always want to come in late and stuff. Where's the food? There ain't no food. First of all, you came late. Second of all, the other ones were hungry, so they ate again. And I'll be like, yeah, I did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I be cooking for myself too.
Yeah.
Everyone in my house thinks I'm crazy for being vegan. I'm like, if you don't try it, you can't understand it. I get it, but it's actually really fulfilling. Just the difference.
Ain't filling. You don't fill your belly with those things.
Oh yeah, trust me, I'm full.
Yeah.
I had some good food today.
Yeah, a mixture of grass and air. Your body's gonna get full.
No,
You know what? I'm gonna bring her on my show. Speak out. We're gonna have a debate about vegan food.
We can.
Right.
Right.
We're gonna have fun. But anyway, happy harvest. Happy Thanksgiving. Whatever you call it. Hopefully you guys do good.
And not only that, but practice being thankful every day. I just call this like the season of like giving and being grateful for what you do have. Like I don't even call it like Christmas season or Thanksgiving.
That's another thing. Christmas feeling and spirit has died too.
Yeah.
I haven't felt that for a while.
All these corporations really freaking monetize on it, and now it just feels like a shopping season. And that's not what it's about. It's about enjoying the quality time with your family, and having gratitude for the things you already have to make space for more things to be grateful for.
Yeah, but we all going to Jay Sam's house. I seen him on El Latino Juido yesterday, and he said he cooks and everything, so we'll probably go to his house.
All right, we sliding in there, Jay Sam.
I know, right? But happy harvest, everybody. But we're gonna get to a couple more subjects here. I guess we're going to hit word on the street for a little bit. I got one thing to say about word on the street. So let's hit some word on the street. All right. Well, word on the street so far is they're complaining about states turning red and turning blue, blah, blah, blah. Good. Bye. Done. We already done that. You figure it out yourself. I don't care. Who wins, who loses.
It's so funny that this is what you brought up. This weekend, I actually worked with one coworker I've never worked with before, and I found out they were transgender.
Right.
And we were just talking about like health stuff and then political stuff, and I was like, that the government and like the blue and the red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are only two groups that, unless you're involved in what's going on, they don't affect you because they're not the only political groups that exist. There's many others. Those are just the ones that are mainly marketed.
Listen, I don't care for them. You're supposed to worry about the lawmakers.
Right.
But they push those, and they don't tell you the date that you're supposed to vote for the lawmaker itself.
Yeah.
Not these guys.
Yeah, because they know if less people know about it, then they have more control and power.
If they would do it the same way they doing presidential voting and the Democrat vote, if they would do the lawmaking voting that way, things would change.
Yeah, and so that's what I brought her up too, because she was like, well, I really got invested to it because when Trump got into office, he changed laws like immediately, and if I worked at a certain job, they could fire me based on my sexual preference, the fact that they were transgender. And I was like, well, it really, that's mainly if you are working in a federal job. And we don't work at it as a federal job, so it really doesn't affect you. You have to know what things these people are talking about that actually affects your everyday life.
That's the problem. People don't listen, and they only hear what their friends say.
Yes.
The guy be like, "Oh, the dog ran across the street, and he got sick." But why the dog running across the street? He's safe. Yeah, but you should have not let him go. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with a lot of people. Yeah. They hear the law, but they don't understand what they're saying.
Right.
It's not affecting you in the clothes sales department. No, it's federal. You can't do this. You can't do this. Before there was, like I always said, I always wanted to be an FBI agent, but I couldn't because of my brother's background.
Right.
Back in the days, they did a deep, search. Now that had nothing to do with me, but that's their policy. That's federal.
Yeah.
But I can get a job with my brother's background and don't care.
Of course.
It's two different things.
Just certain corporations and industries that they have control over.
Right.
That's another thing people don't understand. They watch all this news and media about the federal government, not actually understanding what goes on in the state and in the community is what actually matters.
Yes.
And
vote for the lawmakers. That's what I'm trying to say.
It depends where you live, right? Mm-hmm. That's why living in New York is so different from, let's say, living in Ohio or Texas, right? People love to be like, oh, New York is such this great place because we're so diverse and we have all these different kinds of people. But the way that the size of New York is like that big compared to the rest of the United States, and we try to make so many laws for the rest of these people, and the rest of these people do not live like us. They live a completely different life.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we need to change, but change is good. But also, what on the streets they are trying to ban bikes from riding all over the middle of the streets and everything. So now they're starting to do that.
They're gonna move the bike lane again?
No, they're gonna keep the bike lane, but you have to be on the bike lane. Stop being in the middle of the streets and all this stuff.
Some bike lanes are like continue on the street.
Yeah. Some of them are on the side of the street, but they're not taking that. They're going in the middle, so a lot of the bikers are getting hurt because
now you're just stupid.
Yeah, cars are not looking to their left when they turn to think that there's a bike there. Yeah. They look to their right because the bike lanes are there. So now they're forcing that. They're forcing the batteries of these electric bikes because the aftermarket batteries are burning, and they caused a lot of fires this year.
Oh, snap.
Over 100 fires has been going on in New York due to the charging of the battery.
Yeah.
Fine. But it's not really the charging of the battery. It's the overdoing it. Hey, Javier, how's it going? It's the overdoing it with the battery.
Right.
Those batteries in those bikes were only meant to go from like A to B in a quick thing. No, you want to go through the whole alphabet the whole day.
Legit. Yo,
you driving that shit the whole day, and then you charging it and don't even let it rest, and then you charging it.
I be watching people on these electric bikes. Most of those are like Uber Eats drivers, right. DoorDash drivers. And I'm like, dude, first of all, y'all cheating. Y'all not even getting any exercise on this.
Well, they gotta pump a little. They gotta pump a little.
They just be passing me, and I'm like, yo, you're a cheater. Yeah. Like, I'd be so mad.
But it's the overdoing it with the batteries that are causing it. I don't even think it's the aftermarket, but It could be.
That's
NYC is
another thing.
overrated.
Oh,
Exactly.
so overrated.
Overrated. Why you think people leave New York and then they'll be like, oh my God, this feels so good. And oh man, I have
It's
to
like
come
a
back.
detox from all the BS.
Yeah.
But people don't even read instructions. Like when you open a box, do you read instructions? I know most men don't. They be like, I don't need that. I could figure
The
it out.
screws that are left over, those were extra. Come on now.
No, they're included in there for a reason.
No,
Not
they're
only
extra.
that, but if you read most instructions, it will say don't charge for more than an hour.
Yeah, it tells you. And those bikes are not supposed to be ridden for more than 10 to 12 hours a day. Supposed to be only like 3 to 4 hours.
Right.
And then you let it rest. No, y'all want to burn it out. Of course it's going to go on fire. But they trying to find a way how to make the manufacturers get a seal of approval.
Yeah.
No. I'm going to tell you what a seal of approval is. Seal of approval is more money for the government.
Shocker.
So now they're trying to do a seal of government seal of approval, meaning that if I make this battery now, I got to pay the government just to check my battery. That's what it is. They see that it's growing so much.
They're trying to, yes, they're like trying to control like the cars because they know,
Yep.
first of all, the government does not like bike riders because that's no
don't like
money in
electric.
their pockets for gas.
Yep, they don't
That's
like no
money in
electric.
their pockets for tolls. Not only that, but people that ride bikes are a lot healthier because you're actually exercising.
And not only that, you hear them how they say, oh, these electric cars save the environment, save this. So why is electric cars so expensive? Because they don't want you getting it because you're not going to buy gas.
Yeah, not only that, but the way that they're abusing China right now just to continue to make these electric cars, they're
Yeah.
going through a major drought over there. And they're choosing factories that continue to make these electric cars over the people that actually live there.
Yeah. Listen,
It's messed up.
but that's our word on the street today. And then we're going to go towards our topic. One of the topics that I want to talk about is I seen someone over here posting up a picture with her dog and her cat.
Yeah.
Automatically,
my
I was like,
dog.
you know what? I got to share this and ask around. Are you a dog or a cat lover? That's what I want to know. And I'm hating dog lovers.
Why do you hate them?
I'm starting to hate them. First of all, me and my son, we have a joke. I always call them the New York flowers.
Okay.
The crap that's all over the floor.
Nice.
You don't pick up your damn dog. You know what I'm saying? Dog rolling in your carpet, rolling their butt on their carpet because their butt is dirty. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on your sofas after they took a crap. I'm starting to hate them. And then I need therapy. I'm serious. But
This
then
is your therapy.
then
Let it out.
I'm gonna talk to the Route said, oh, dog lover. Then I'm gonna talk to these guys. What's a stroller? What do you need a stroller for? Don't even say you're gonna walk a dog and then put him on the stroller. I don't even want to hear those two words thing. Where you going? I'm gonna walk my dog. So why are you putting him in the stroller? You're not walking the dog if he's in the stroller.
Yeah. That poor dog's
The
not
dog
getting
don't
any
even get no
exercise.
exercise. No. He don't even want to be a dog is a dog. They want to go outside and run.
Yeah.
You got him in the stroller now. So where's all these
We
team
got some-
dog over here?
we got
Can't
two so
stand
far.
cats. J Sam.
All right, I have a theory about dog lovers. My theory is that they like things that are easy. They like to be in
hold up.
control.
I'm not too much of a cat and a dog lover either, because I don't got time to be taking them out. But a dog is harder to take care of than a cat.
Nah,
A cat
for sure.
just leaves around, go here, you pet them once in a while, and then when they tired, they just like females.
That's what I'm saying.
When they tired, they go, "Nyeh," and then they come back like nothing happened. Like what?
Yeah, people don't like that feeling of rejection that cats are so independent and they don't like the fact that
Yeah, so
they
it's
don't
easy
need
to take
us.
care of them.
So they're like, oh, I can just take care of a dog.
Cats
I can
are
dress
worse,
it up. I
Ralph.
can do whatever I want with it. And not only that, but people really abuse dogs. I feel bad for
Yeah.
dogs. Like,
Animals, period. But now they're taking it to the extreme. Y'all dog lovers are taking it to the extreme. It's my emotional dog. Since when you were emotional?
not if you take their nails out, Ralph.
You're an abuser. You're an abuser, and you're talking about here my emotional dog.
Yeah.
You're emotional. Like where's the all the dog animal rights activists? They on a stroller. They're not getting exercise. They home all day. Where are you now?
Yeah, first of all, if you own a dog and you live in the city, you're an animal abuser because how does your dog get exercise if you don't take it out? Like it's just stuck in a box all day.
That's what I said.
It's sad.
My dog will be with his suitcase and everything, waiting for me to open the door.
And then if you have more than one dog, and because it's like,
And they
oh,
mess in
I
the
don't
house.
want them to be alone. Like, dude, they cannot take care of each other. Just let
Cats,
them
yeah,
be
cats I can
free.
see. But you know what's so funny? I seen not my neighbor, but lived across the street building,
Yeah,
walking the cat.
I try to walk my cat, but he
And the
just
cat was like this, like
lays there.
and looking. I was like, you could imagine that cat look at the dog, be like, "Wow, this is what you're supposed to be doing." You know what I mean?
Yeah, my cats literally fight me to run outside. Like they'll meow at you for like
Yeah.
an hour straight until you.
Nah,
open the
when
door
I
and
was
let
young,
him
I
out.
had a cat. He would never step outside.
No,
Never step outside.
he was
You
too
open the
bougie.
door, and he'll just be right there at the door. And they'll come back in. You push him, he'll come back out.
Aw.
She would never do. Dogs are not easy. Cats are an independent messes. Dogs have instincts, can protect the family, and actually sniff out some cancer in people. Cats are useless.
That is not true.
But,
Cats are
no,
also very sensitive.
They're using cats now. I gotta fight. I gotta be the devil advocate. But they're using cats in hospitals as well for cancer patients and things like that. They found out that the purr helps them.
Yeah,
They found
it's
out
a
that,
frequency they let off.
Cats know when that person is gonna pass away,
Yeah.
so they get closer to that person and let
For, like,
before they pass
comfort.
away. Yeah, they have one cat that's
I
been
would
doing
say a
that.
cat is very low maintenance but evil. Although what I love about dogs is the fact you could read their emotions. They're easier to understand to me.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I
But
wouldn't say all cats are evil.
right, just the Siamese ones. They look evil. You know what I'm saying? And the
I
hairless ones. What the hell? You hairless?
that's not even a cat. It's a rat.
That's like a little rat.
No, my
Like,
dog gets its exercise.
see, but because I got a neighbor, and hopefully they watching if they ever watch. Big ass dog, Great Dane. You work 10, 12 hours a day, take the Great Dane around the block and back.
Yeah, no, that's not enough for that dog. That dog is huge. It
That
needs,
dog
like
needs a.
acres of land.
When he comes out, it's like 2 buckets of pee that he's, and it's
Ew.
always in the front of the
That's
building.
another thing. We don't realize how animals, their like DNA and body, urine and poop should not be mixing with our biosystem.
Yeah.
And we let our dogs
Those
pee
chemicals.
outside and poop outside, and then we walk on the streets and then walk in our house, and it's like we don't realize how much we're contaminating our environment. You're not even supposed to put like dog poop with your compost because that brings their gut germs into the like
Clean.
the dirt that you want to grow your
Clean
food
your-
with,
clean-
and it's
clean
not
it, clean
not
it.
healthy for you.
The thing is that this is my baby, my daughter, my son, Okay, then act like that's your son. Clean up after him, right? Or her, whichever dog it is. Come to mommy. No, the dog wants to run. He don't even want to come to you. Treat him like a dog or treat him like a kid. You can't have both.
Yeah.
If you're going to treat him like a kid, that means you got better clean up after him. You got to make him feed him and stuff. And then they be getting insurance. No matter what, I'm sorry, animal lovers, it's still a property. It's nothing you can do. Someone can kick it. Oh, he kicking my kid. They're not going to charge him with murder. But it's my son. I don't give a lady next. They're not going to charge the animal with murder. Animal rights might be abuse. That's it. What's that? Less than a year. You're not going to charge him with murder. It's not a kid, so stop calling it a kid. Go to grandpa. Go to mama. Come to your uncle. What the hell? Since when?
Yeah, people like want to have like that relationship so bad, like that connection of
Yeah.
something being yours, and then they try to make something that has nothing to do with you yours.
Yeah. I lost a video. I was looking at a video, and when you go and refresh it sometimes,
Yeah.
when you keep it there too long. But the video was a guy doing the voiceover on a dog. And the lady, come to mama. He's like, mama, you don't even look like me. I got 4 little legs, and you only got 2 legs. What's going on? So I was dying. I was
So
like,
it's okay to treat animals like family, but it's also important to clean up after them.
Yeah.
Care for
Now-
them and keep them happy. I hate people who abuse animals.
Yes, I do too. And the cleanup part, when you don't clean up, to me, you think you're entitled. Like you're the only one in this world.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be walking around. And then who the heck? I want whoever finds this person, bring them here so I can slap them.
What?
Who the heck vented? If you step on the crap, it's good luck. Who for who?
I never heard of that.
I heard of that before. And the bird
Hell
crap
no.
on you is good luck too.
Oh, I heard
Who
of that.
said that? Bring them here. I'm gonna slap the crap out of them.
No, can we acknowledge though the biggest animal abusers are like dog breeders? Like
Yeah,
right
no.
now, the biggest popular things is breeding Frenchies. Like I literally had some guy come up to me.
Too.
Yeah.
They were trying to stop that. You can't be mixing dogs and then I seen one, a Chihuahua pit bull. You know what I'm saying? And every time he has to chase him inside the house because if the cops see him, they know he's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
The guy is a little thing with and he walking like this, like built.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me was, who did who?
That's I gotta
You know
know
what I'm saying?
that.
Because if the pit bull did that little Chihuahua, that's abuse.
Yeah.
If the Chihuahua did the pit bull, hey, he the man.
How the hell
He's the
carry
man.
to that? I don't know. No, but people love to think of only like the monetary benefits of breeding dogs, and it's like you don't even think about all the dogs that are in shelters.
Yeah.
There's so many dogs that need a home already, and then you're out here forcing dogs to have babies so you can have a few thousand in your pocket.
What is it? 2 to 3 times they only supposed to have babies or something like that? It's not anything that has to do with crap is supposed to be good luck. I don't know. See, we need
So
to bring
when I poop, it's good luck.
I guess
That's what
so.
you're telling me.
Well, you gotta step on your poop.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that.
All right,
That
well,
means you're
dog
not
and-
backed up, so I guess that's good, right?
Right. Well, anyway, dog animal lovers, just stop treating your animals too high. They supposed to be walking.
And in
Stop in the
conclusion,
stroller.
cats are better.
Yeah. In conclusion, cats are better. I don't know about all that, but anyway, we're gonna jump into the big topic of the today, where I got a little bit of heat. I'm gonna try to find my stuff. Why is it, people? Y'all watch my show. Y'all should know me by now. If I ask a yes or no question, I should get a yes or no answer. Not a book.
Yes, but
Yeah,
No,
but if you run across the street and the sun is out, like that got nothing to do with the answer. you know?
yeah.
So I'm always putting. So you're trying to say? Let's see. And what the heck is this?
I know. I looked over and you see a guy wearing a leotard, and he turns around and shows his
Apollonia.
butt.
Apollonia Cruz with her weird post over here. I won't show you because it's a little funny. It's a man looking like a girl's butt, but then turn around and it has a guy's penis.
Bulge.
Where is that?
The only
Okay.
thing cats are good at is catching mice
and
giving love.
and putting the mice on your bed because they supposed to show the
Yeah.
the owner that
They're like,
doing
look
their
at
job.
what I did.
I'm like, yo, take that. I don't want to see what you did. I remember my cat did that. He jumped on the bed. What's that for? You trying to feed me? I'm like, no.
He wants praise for his good work.
No. But the question of the day is, will you stop dating someone if their kids are paying?
I got an interesting.
And what I
DM.
mean is, like, let's say I'm dating you and we're going out, and then I finally get to meet your kids, but your kids are the pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Would you
Hey,
consider
kids
dating them?
are a reflection of their parents. So that means in the long run, that's gonna be how the partner is.
Yeah. If the especially little girl go, hey, who are you? You not my daddy. Oh, I'm out.
Talk about attitude.
I'm out. You 3 years old. I can kick you. You're kicking distance. No, but if they doing all this, you got to go. And here's a tip: even if they don't act up, when I met an ex of mine's and their kids, I started playing with them with their dolls, their figurines and all this to see how they react with their kids. So if they start going, so where's my money? I don't know. Slap, slap. You know there's something wrong in their house.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they react what goes in their house
Of
when they're
course.
playing with the dolls and everything. So that's a little clue. Then you can just run out the door. But Javier said, good question. When many leave, oh no, that's the Puerto Rico thing. Oops, wrong one. Okay, where we at? Yeah.
Almost there. So someone actually DM'd me and they're like, "Oh, why would I even date someone that's a single parent?" And I was like, "Hey, single parents need love too,
And what would happen if you date them and then you don't realize they were single parents,
right?"
and then you finally go to their house?
Do you feel like that's lying though if they don't be upfront
If you
about
never
having kids? True.
Don't ask, don't tell, right?
That is true.
Man, where the heck that?
Isn't that like a military thing for being gay? Don't ask, don't tell.
True. Or the office thing. Look, I don't even remember. Or was it on LDM?
Uh,
Okay, that's the
It was
good.
before that.
The dog. The
So
dog.
keep
No, the
going.
before the.
No, like yeah, keep
Oh, oh.
going. Yeah, keep going, keep going. You're almost there. He posts so much.
I know. I'm posting all these things. I'm trying to find it. I am a new diet. Oh yeah, I'm in a new diet. I told you about that, right? It's called the price diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to buy. Wait, you know what? I'm hungry for some good burgers and chicken. $7. Well, I'm not that hungry yet. Let me. That's the diet I'm on right now.
What I've learned is you can eat whatever you want, and when you pay for it, the money will come back some way, somehow, because you feel like you deserve that food. So the universe is gonna help you deserve it.
Right.
You know?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, will pop it up? Will you stop dating someone because their kids are brats? Millie gave a big book. Had nothing to really do it, so I won't read the first one because I was like, evaluate the child level and communicate, and the kid could be ADHD. Listen, I'm not a psychiatrist. When I come into a girl's house to diagnose, be like, listen, okay, so he's doing this, and the book says if he does, I don't got all day for that. If he's a little kid going, don't, he's a pain in the butt. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not the father. I don't have to deal with it, so I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before it gets worse, I'm out. So I'm not gonna read the whole book you said. But I said to her, so you are saying that you will or you will not date? Because after all that, she didn't say it. But then she said, no, I won't date a man with a bad ass kid. And see, so with all that you were saying about the evaluation and all that, and then in another my messenger, one person said you have to be careful with kids. Yeah. In the messenger, one person told me, no, but you can't just dismiss a kid like that without knowing what he has. Do I could. I don't need the house to fall on me to know this is going to go sideways.
Hey, not only that, but a kid's behavior is a big reflection of the parents' discipline abilities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if
Kids
not
are
only
dangerous today.
not only discipline, but like what values is that parent holding that they're passing on to their child for them not to be able to behave properly. And then you can get into all this stuff about behavioral issues and ADHD and all these diagnosing, but at the end of the day, the parent had everything to do with that because they either put them in an environment to get them that way, or they're not being mindful of what they're giving their child when they're growing up in terms of their diet, in terms of what they watch or they listen to, and the environments that they put them in.
Yeah,
So
pain in the butt, kids. Listen,
it
warn
has
me.
everything to do with the parent.
Warn me. Be like, listen, I'm gonna take you to my house, but my kid likes to throw stuff. Then I know I'll bring a baseball mitt. You know what I'm saying? To catch stuff. You know what I mean? I'll be prepared. But you didn't warn me and say your kid was a pain in the butt. He's just over hyper. No, he's a pain in the butt. Let's call it what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not over hyper. You know, Javier said there are some kids that will lie and make some serious allegations, which kind of cause problems and jail time. Many men are in jail because of it. Not always true. Which part, Ralph? You got to expand on that. Not always true. But there are some kids that, yeah, they got ADHD or, they spoiled and they're calling it ADHD because a lot of doctors now are throwing the ADHD quickly
To
just
get them on medication.
But
That's
they may be
not the
just
problem.
maybe they're just going through a little stage and they're going to go away from it. But anyway, you need to warn the person before.
Yeah. Not only that, but we have to understand that kids at a certain age, they're not able to properly communicate how they feel and their emotions. So they do it in any way that they know.
Right.
So whether it's acting out, screaming, throwing things, that's what they've learned and that's what they believe is okay because it's never been quote unquote corrected or shown a different way to communicate those feelings.
Yeah, always barging in the room when you're trying to get some, things like that. Like, boy, kids today have no respect. Like when we were growing up, we got the belt and chancleta straight hour out. Y'all can read. I don't need to say it. But again, can be 3-year-old, 4-year-old kids. So it's not only teenagers. It can be younger. And some of them, because dating someone in different stages is crazy. Because if you date someone with a 3 to 4 years old, they might be just a little spoiled. You know what I mean? But if you date someone that has teenagers, 12, 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
If they have a boy, I'm gonna think he a man. So you coming into his turf. Now he want to act up. If he doesn't know how to be a gentleman, I'm out. You can't teach a kid and still turn out terrible. That is true. Yeah, you could.
Well, how consistent are you with that teaching?
Well, no. Honest, in all our houses, you have 5 to 6 kids, right? Let's say, and you bringing them up all the same. Just like in my household, my mom brought us up all the same, or 2 of them straight. So sometimes it happens.
Because you dealing with 4 others, so you can't give equal amount of
Oh
time.
no, my
to
mom
all
used
of
to
them.
give equal whipping, equal food. You scream at one, you scream at the other. Just in case you think about doing what he just did, I'm gonna scream at you too. You know what I'm saying? So, but it happens. I wouldn't go for it. Kids these days are way disrespectful. But Javier sounds like he won't date anybody with a kid. You know what I'm saying?
He got
He got
trust
trauma.
issues.
I want to know what happened with him because he was like, nah, they disrespectful. They will put you in jail. They were like, I was like, whoa, what the heck? Either you watching too much movies or we need to talk.
Yeah.
No, but in all reality, I think warn us, your kids do that. But some people think that their kids are all.
I would
good.
say kids in New York are completely different from kids anywhere else because of the environment that we are in New York. It is so
Date a
extremely
kid,
congested.
date a kid here, and date a kid in suburbs. Did it? Done
Completely
it.
different.
You got the suburbs; they are spoiled. Hi, what are you doing? We're gonna do this. Boy, I didn't come here for you. I came here for your mama. Go to sleep. Ain't your bedtime? I need to hit and run. Like, you know what I'm saying? So here it's like, yeah, what's up? You gonna give my bottle or what? Let's and then taking the bottle, talking about this for my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying you can't be your child every day. I agree. Not
But you
only
can
that,
trip them.
but when you hit a kid, that doesn't really fix the problem that you're hitting them for. So
Yeah.
you have to teach them a different way. Not only that, but when they grow up, they're gonna think, "Oh, I got a problem with somebody, so it's okay to hit them."
Well, that's why
It's
you
not.
got to figure it out. You can't hit them all the same for the same problem.
Right.
If he disrespects, you drop kick. If he curses, you give him a clothesline. You got to give him certain things where he.
Right.
Whoop, whoop. The cops are gonna come right down for the abuse. Nah, but you have to learn how to discipline them, and if they do, because remember, kids back in the days were seen and not heard. You know what I'm saying? So you don't come up talking to us. You go over there in your room. You got now, back like I was saying, dating someone that has a teenager.
Yeah.
If you have a boy, he gonna think he all hard, and then you have a girl that's a little fresca, and want to be like, this is my house, I can wear these Daisy Dukes and all this other stuff. Now you got that problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't even go to the house because I feel uncomfortable because she walking around in Daisy Dukes, and the mother's not saying nothing. I'm out. I'm out the door before anything happens.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with kids like that. Kids like that need a lot of guidance for sure because then they're gonna go out into the world and people are gonna take advantage of them. What? You give them a little spank next
And
day,
then you
the
have,
ACS knocking
ACS.
on your door.
Yeah, then I spanked the ACS too.
Yeah,
outta
who
here.
say you could come here?
Right?
Hey, and not only that's only if your kid is a property of the U.S. government. ACS
No, but you
has
could
any
buy.
control.
Don't get.
No badass booger nose evil mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I hate that when parents just let their kids be walking around like, ew, go get a tissue. Come, I'll help you. Just get the tissue. Like,
Yeah.
look, making fun of them. That's what
I
you
still had. I was eating peanuts.
he choked on a nut, guys.
I had the nuts in my mouth. No, but
That's what she said.
some of these kids that you need to really like show them a way, because some of these kids are bad. They have to be very careful. Exactly, especially a female that didn't have a father or father figure.
Yeah.
Now you're coming in and you're dating the mother. You're cool with the daughter and everything. but then she's looking for that father figure, so she's hugging and sitting next to you. You know, I'll be feeling uncomfortable. I'll be like, yeah, what are you touching? I'll be like, you want to hug me? Okay, give me a second. We're going live. Yay! This is my girlfriend's daughter. She want to give me a hug. You see, I'm giving her an innocent hug. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna record everything. I'm not. I don't trust it. No. You know, especially somebody walking through the door. What's going on? Ask the live. Ask the comments. They'll comment. They'll tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're doing something. We recording this and stuff like this. But then the guy, you know, sometimes you gotta like, oh, you think you tough? Listen, I'm gonna break up with your mom, and we're gonna go outside. We do it 1-on-1.
Now you want to fight her son? Damn. What he do to you?
No, he think he tough. You know, no.
You know, kids when they're in.
Good evening. Hey, Millie, I was just talking about her.
Hey.
How we doing? How we doing?
When kids are in like that teenage years, that's a really difficult time. So I feel like they even need even more guidance. And in today's
so when is the
society,
time to date somebody? Because you can't date them when they 3 to 4 because they're all crying. That guy, can you hold him? Yeah, I'm gonna hold him. He snots. He got snots, and you know. And then you don't want to date a person that has a teenager. So when is really a good time to date someone with a kid?
I would say when that parent has their together and they're able to properly be a parent to control their child, not control, but like, you know, guide their child through life, then that's the right time.
Yeah, but how you gonna know if you don't go to the person to meet the kid? And first of all, if you have kids and you're dating, don't be bringing the person over to the house right away. Give it a couple months.
Kids, and that means you were with their parent before, right?
Right.
And now you're trying to go off and date and find a new partner. Make sure your kid is good first before you even go involving someone else in you guys' life. That's number one. Make sure your home is good before you want to bring somebody new into the picture. Because that is traumatizing for your kid. No, like parents really think, oh, I need a partner. I need somebody to support me. But they don't even think about supporting what they already got and making sure that that is secure. And then you really gonna lose,
with it.
Right?
And
You're really gonna lose control over that kid and not have a good relationship with your kid because you're too busy trying to find somebody to entertain you. Yeah. And that's not what it's about.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't see that.
Oh, he
hey,
said
Millie,
that
good evening.
A
15-year-old.
It's difficult for to be dating people and they don't answer back. I think that's what he said.
Something like that.
Yeah, you know, because she probably miss her mom. She knows ain't nobody gonna replace her. Kids know nobody can replace their parent, you know, and now they gotta get used to a new.
He said, "Yes, my daughter is 15. I'm a single dad, and trust me, not easy with a girl. They love to answer back. I hate that crap. Teenagers like to answer back. Here's my thing: as soon as they answer back, that means they're an adult. They think they're an adult."
Time out, pause. When you're females speak more from their emotions. When
emotion.
When you're a male, you speak more from logic. So you're already thinking about solving problems and you don't even know what the problem is.
Exactly.
And the girls are trying to explain what the problem is, what they feel is wrong, but the male's not trying to hear it. So they're like, listen, let's do this to fix it, but you don't even understand what you're fixing.
Okay, so see, with that logic, exactly what I was going to say. You think that you want to speak from the emotional damage. You want to speak from there, and I want to solve a problem, right? So here's the problem. Have a nice day.
You're going to kick your daughter out.
She a woman now, right? She thinks she a woman. She want to talk back.
Why? Because she has her emotions and she's trying to express them.
No, you don't say nothing. This is not government. This is Charles' world. You just living in it right now.
Really? That's how you treat your kid? Yeah, you just living in it. That's not right.
So
that's the problem right there.
You don't pay nothing?
This is my world and you just live in it. Like, no,
but
your
you don't
kid
pay
is a part of your world. Your kid is forever going to be in your world. It's forever going to be your kid. You have to build
not until they're 18 and they're out the door.
That's only if you're the kind of parent to kick your kid out at 18.
No, I'm not that kind of parent. I just changed the locks.
Excuse you. Emotions do not
Emotional
equal PMS.
Exactly.
No, honey. Emotions
PMS.
are feelings. Everyone has feelings, even men.
Yeah.
Even though y'all try to ignore them and be like, no, I'm man, I'm strong. Nah, you got emotions too. Okay, let's get it straight.
Yes. Nah. But when the kid gets like, we be watching some of the movies and the kids be talking. well, didn't I tell you? And then run out. I'll be like, whoa. So Rhea always be like, do you want me to change the channel? Like, because I be getting pissed. I'll be like, hell no. Bring that kid back down. Hey, so he'll cool down. Yeah, he's going to cool down with a bucket of water that I'm going to throw him.
Oh, man.
He's going to learn who's who. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come into my house. When you in your house, you could talk all that. That's why there's some videos that the adults be like, this is me acting like my kid in their house. And they be knocking down stuff, opening the refrigerator, leaving it open, eating the last cookie, and then they put it back.
Yeah.
They drink the milk, and they put it back. They were making a whole mess of the house, and then the kids came in. Mom, what are you doing in my house? Just chilling. Made a mess.
I've seen those videos.
Made a mess. That's what I'll do to my kids.
No, you know what other videos I've seen? When you live at your mom's house versus your house, they'll use like all the toothpaste. And then in their house, they use like a little.
And then in their house, they're all nice.
And they take all the toilet paper and then they just rip like half the toilet paper in their house.
Which is true. But kids, they just tested me. Okay. Well, they testing the wrong guy. We're going to go in the ring and we're going to test this out.
Okay, I love that you say that. Yes, they're testing what boundaries they can cross. So if you never set the boundary, they're going to continue to test you.
No, even with that boundary, some of them get to that teenage thing that they think they're all tough, and they taking the test for something they don't even know what the test is about. So if you're taking the wrong test and you fail, I'm knocking you out.
That starts from a young age, though. After the age 7, if you don't correct certain behaviors, those behaviors are continue to repeat and get worse and worse the older the kid gets. Okay. So if at a young age you're not like, no, you can't do that. No, this is how you communicate your feelings. No, this is how the proper way to, behave when you're around people. They're not going to know, and they're just going to do what they already know.
All right, I got a question for you guys. What is the missing factor of how kids used to be? Because they wasn't that terrible as they are now.
Oh, you want to know?
Okay. You know what's the
technology.
Factor? Not only technology. Because technology didn't make people want to hit people and all that.
The lack of communication.
Nope.
I've learned that.
The lack of parenting. Now the government is holding your hand that you can't do this. You can't scream at them because they get emotional damage. You can't hit them. It's abuse. Blah, blah, blah. That's why they bring back the hitting. You can hit them, but you can't beat them down that they can't walk no more. Right. That you can't do. So there's a level of hitting that you could do because they realize, wait a minute.
There's actual
half of the stuff that they were doing back in the days,
they
took away, and these kids started running amok.
Yes, but there's actual scientific studies that if your kid spends a certain amount of time on electronics, they're no longer able to communicate properly as with other humans. Like it's because,
and that's a good thing.
It's not a good thing though,
because they're not abusing other humans. Then you see that?
No, but now
Keep
when
me
they
in my own
need
world.
to properly communicate things, they don't know how.
Listen,
they can't even do that.
Tex, you why he hit you? Because you went in his world. He was by himself in his tablet, not bothering nobody, getting A's and all this, and you came into his world. So then you got a beat down. That's your problem. You should have learned how to not communicate, and you would have got survived.
No, everyone has to communicate. That's the only way to survive in the world.
Communicate to people, talking, touching, and everything. Some people don't, like they say, there's a country song, you say it best when you say nothing at all. There's certain things you can say or do, mostly, and showing your love or showing your communication. You don't have to be sitting there talking to the person all day or gathering around with the people.
I don't only mean verbally. I mean in every sense of like communication. Whether it's your physical appearance, like you would be more closed off and not willing to be yourself around people because you simply don't know how.
I don't like
always
people.
In a technological state and not in a physical reality.
Yeah, me. I never like people. Like that brings us back to like a year ago when we were talking about on XY 101. Do you give respect or do you let them earn the respect? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cheap plug. Listen to XY 101 on Tuesdays on the radio station.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
It's a good show. But we were talking about that, and I was like, no, you got to earn the respect. It's the same thing as if I'm in my little bubble. You got to earn your way into my bubble. You can't just want to come into my bubble. That's why people don't know how to communicate. Oh, he don't know how to communicate. Why? Did you even ask him what he was going? Like you just went straight up to him and started talking to him. Maybe he didn't want to talk.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And then people bring it down to he doesn't know how to communicate. Like me, I was social distanced all the time. Had the anxiety. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Why? Because I went to a party and I was looking around. First of all, I look at the exits.
Yeah.
Second of all, I look at who's there, who look like a wanted criminal, because I'm not standing next to him, because with the cops run into the house and they be like, he's wanted, I'm not a necessity to his want. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, I sit down, relax. And the third, it's a party that is not my friend. So what? If I'm one of those people that go into a party and say, hey, they're going to be like, yo, why you bring homeboy here? You know what I mean?
You worried about judgment from other people?
But that's what they're going to do, right? You got to warm up to the person. I sit there and say, okay, cool. Now everything is good. Now little by little, yeah. And then by 5 to 6 hours later, where you going, Charles? Nah, stay. Because you warmed up to them.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't want that. They want you to automatically go into their bubble and think that, hey, I play tablet. Now you come, you got to play tablet. No, it doesn't work like that. So people need to learn how to distance themselves between what they want and what the other people want and stop blaming it on communication. That's how you're going to communicate when you learn how to live with each other. That's to me. I don't know. But all that crap, I don't like people anyway. Javier said they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to spell or write. Forget about memory. The phone does all that for them, which is true.
And that is definitely a problem.
I only know everybody's one number. Pound 1, pound 2. That's all I know. Fast dial. And now this phone, all you got to do is hold the one. And it dials the number that you have programmed. But tablets and technology is only evil if you use it as evil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're using it, like, again, I seen the 2 to 3-year-old in the stroller with a phone. This is what keeps them quiet. Excuse me?
It is not a pacifier.
No, but even pacifiers, like, this doesn't keep a kid quiet. How he came out the belly and said, wah, if you don't give me a phone, I'm going to keep on crying. No, because the kid don't know what a tablet was. He doesn't know what a phone was. He only knows because you gave it to him and you started giving it to him. That's when he started saying, you know what? If I cry, they're going to give me. That's the same thing with a pacifier.
Learned behavior.
If I cry, they always put this little sucky thing in my mouth, and I just start sucking it, and I'm having fun. So let me cry again.
Yeah.
Oh, if I cry, they're going to give me a tablet. Cry. Here you go. So you
trust me, kids are way smarter than we give them credit for.
They be taking to Siri all day, talking to Siri all day. Exactly. Siri, turn on the light. Siri, where are we going today? Siri, what this? Siri's gonna be like, listen, get a job.
Poor kid.
But in reality, like tablets, my son has a tablet. He uses it every day. But a few minutes ago, he was just doing this pipe thing to learn how to connect one color to the next without crossing. Chess. All these games that he plays to learn.
Yeah.
But if you're going to put stuff that he's just going to sit there and go, of course he's not going to learn nothing. Math. Games that intertwine with entertainment and learning.
Yeah.
Download it yourself. Block anything else, and that's all to it. If your kid don't like it, don't give him the tablet. Yeah, people act like the kids rule you. But if I go to the house and the kid's sitting down and like, yes, sir, how we doing? Good. Okay. Your mom's new friend. I'm going to be like, damn, this guy got manners. I might want to stay in this house,
See, because that means the parent has some kind of morals and values that they pass down.
Unless before you came, the mother said, listen, we're going to be putting some white manners on in this house when Charles comes. Okay? So it's not Charles, it's Mr. Charles when he enters his house. Okay? So we're going to clean up. You got the kitchen. You got the bathroom. I'm going to do the bedrooms. Okay? So it's yes, sir, no, sir. Already?
It don't work like that. It definitely comes with consistent training. Listen, I work all kinds of different parties,
I know.
You hear parents, what do we say? And kids will be like, thank you.
Yeah.
That's consistently training your kids
but that's the white
to behave
area.
properly.
The white area is, what do you
And
say?
not all of them are white.
They say thank you. Well, the suburbs.
Yeah.
You say that to a
High
kid.
class
Yeah.
thinking people.
You say that to a kid in the hood. What do you say? What they going to say? Are you my daddy? I'm just saying.
Yo. What movie we reviewing today?
I know,
I'm
right?
done with you.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go. But Again, we are collecting toys for December 3rd. We are giving partial toys to the community and partial to foster kids. This was an idea from my son who wanted to give to the Philippines and for kids that don't have family. So we decided to do both. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We've been collecting toys. My girl right here going to be doing face painting and entertaining the kids. I'm going to be doing storytelling. There's going to be music, bouncy houses. So
Yes, balloon animals, cotton candy,
yeah,
pictures with Santa.
yeah, free, and they all free. They all got that F word. But there are going to be paid raffles there, to raffle out things like a bike and stuff like that. But that money goes to buying toys for the foster kids. So all the everyone there is doing things for free. Even the sponsors are sponsoring items and equipment. So everything is done for the Christmas spirit, the real Christmas spirit of giving back.
And this is December 3rd from
Yep.
12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at 10787 100th Street in Ozone Park, New York, 11417, guys.
Yeah. See, I don't remember all that. I'll just tell you the real way.
I
Go to
got
the www.ldmnetwork.net, and the information's all there. All our sponsors are
And you
there.
can skip the line. Make sure you sign up and donate at least $5,
But before we leave, we're going to leave with a message from my son about the event. So hopefully she gets it keyed up under the commercial. But it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it is going to be fun.
Face
I'm
painting,
excited.
The face painting. And there's a few people already. Like, the first day I seen 2 people register, and I was like, only 2? But then when I read, one had 3 kids, one had 2. So that's 5.
Yeah.
I was like, goodness gracious. And so, like the more that coming, they registering the kids. So, not too far from me.
So we
hey,
better
Ralph,
see
so
you
that now
there.
I'm going to see you then, right? I hope I'll see you there. Y'all can come and say hello. The LDM Network shows are going to be there saying hello and doing things with kids too. Well, not all of them, because some of them have to do things and stuff like that. But Raiden from Raiden's World is going to be there. I'm going to be there. She's going to be there. Javier Lewis is going to be there. And
right.
he might pop up a song of a Merry Christmas. We never know what
They're
happens
going to
there.
be singing together.
But hopefully you guys go there. Remember, it's www.ldmnetwork.net. And you can go there and find out all the information. And as we go, we're going to put some more stuff up there. My boys are with Toys for Tots. That's good. Toys for Tots have been out for years. We did Toys for Tots, 2017, 2018. We did Toys for Tots. And then we did it the next year again. But now we was like, Toys for Tots have a lot of people helping.
We want to do something
Who's
different.
helping the foster kids,
Not a lot of people, I can tell you that.
So, let's do that. Let's get together. Hey, if you can't donate a toy, $5 would get us to buy a toy. And we can buy 1 or 2 toys, I know you'd be like, $5 to get a toy. Yeah, that's the store that got that 5 thing and, and not on the top, but under. I don't want to say the whole name because they don't pay for us, And then we got the dollar stores in the corners. We can probably get a toy less than $5. So
At least a puzzle.
yeah,
The
something.
kid doesn't like puzzles.
Game boards, there's things like that. So your $5 can go $5 minimum, but you can give all you can,
That's
But here's a message from my son Raiden from Raiden World, and we'll check you out next week.
Hello, I'm Raiden La Loma, and when I'm not filming my show Raiden's World, I am being a kid and playing with my toys. The sad part is that some kids don't have toys to play with. So together with LDM Network and others, we are collecting toys to give to kids in the community as well as some kids in foster care. So please, let's help them by giving unwrapped toys or donating to any of these payment methods shown on the side of me. So for each $5 donated, we can buy a toy for a kid. I feel the Christmas spirit. I hope you do as well. So I thank you, and let's give smiles and memories to some kids this Christmas. So donate today.